NICO releases 2025 SSC result 60.26 secure 5 credit including math and English. And Hyperdeck movement in Niger State set up 3-man caretaker committee. And Governing Council suspend ASUP activity at Federal Polytechnic Bidda amid strike. Hello viewers, welcome to NSTV News. My name is Abraham Bauer. Here are the news in detail. National Examination Council (NECO) has released the 2025 Senior Certificate Examination internal result with 818,492 candidates representing 60.26%, scoring 5 credits and above, including English and mathematics. Out of 1,358,339 candidates who sat for the examinations. The Registrar and Chief Executive NECO, Professor Dantani Ibrahim Wushishi, announced the result at the NECO headquarters, Mina. The report.
Number of candidates that registered for the examination is 1,367,210 candidates, representing 685,540 male and 681,696 female. Number of candidates that sat is 1,358,339 candidates, representing 680,292 male and 678,047 female. Number of candidates with 5 credits and above, including mathematics and English, is 818,492 candidates, representing 60.26%.
While releasing the results, the Registrar and Chief Executive National Examination Council, Professor Dantani Ibrahim Wushishi, said during the conduct of the 2025 Senior School Certificate Examination, 38 schools were found to have been involved in the whole school mass cheating in 13 states. According to him, the affected school will be invited to the council for discussion, after which appropriate sanction will be applied. Professor Dantani Ibrahim Wushishi maintained that 9 supervisors, 3 in River, 1 in Niger, 3 in FCT, 1 in Kanu, and 1 in Osun State were recommended for blacklisting due to poor supervision, aiding and abetting lateness, unruly behavior, assaults, and insubordination.
Number of candidates involved in various forms of malpractice in 2025 is 3,878 candidates as against 10,094 candidates in 2024, which shows a reduction of 61.58%.
Similarly, the Registrar said Lamurde local government area of Adamawa State, 8 schools which were affected by the Commonwealth clash resulting in the destruction of the examination from 9th to 25th July 2025 as 13 subjects and 29 papers were involved. Professor Dantani Ibrahim Wushishi therefore urged candidates to access their results on NECO website www.neco.gov.ng using the examination registration numbers. Ahmad Yusuf reporting for NSTV News.
The Director General of the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, NAMA, Farouk Umar, has warned that the 11,000 charge currently imposed on airline per flight is no longer realistic given the rising cost of maintaining aviation infrastructure. Speaking in Abuja on Tuesday at a summit convened by House of Representatives Committee on Aviation, Umar noted that the fee unchanged since 2008 is charged per flight rather than per passenger. He gave the example of a Lagos to Abuja trip where an airline pays only 11,000 to Nama regardless of the number of passengers on board. The chairman of the House Committee on Aviation, Abdullahi Garba, represented by his deputy Festus Akimbaso, stressed the importance of collaboration and transparency in resolving funding challenges. He assured stakeholders that the National Assembly would support NAMA and other agencies if they demonstrate efficiency and accountability. Niger State chapter of National Hydroelectric Power Producing Movement has constituted a 3-man caretaker committee to pilot the affairs of the movement for the next 3 weeks. This was made known as part of resolution reached at a stakeholder meeting held Monday, 15th of September 2025 at the Bahago Plaza, Mina. The report.
While announcing the names of the caretaker committee members, Comrade Muhammad Jia said a general meeting will be convened at the expiration of the 3 to elect new state executive members to take charge of the affairs of the N-Hyperdeck movement in the state.
I, Comrade Muhammad Jia, hereby announce the resolution of the stakeholders meeting of National Hyperdeck Movement to dissolve the leadership of Niger State chapter with immediate effect. Today, Monday the 15th of September 2025, consequent upon this, therefore, a 3-man caretaker committee has been constituted to pilot the affairs of the movement for the next 3 weeks, after which a general meeting shall be called to elect a new set of state executives. Those appointed are Engineer Omar Emimoru, Alhaji Atairu Bawa Isa, and Comrade Samuel Wakili Zumba. Wish you well.
Members of the caretaker committee include Engineer Umaru Emimeru, Atahir Bawa Isa, and Comrade Samuel Wakili Zumba. The current caretaker chairman, Engineer Umaru Emimeru, said the essence of the movement was to address the ecological and social economic impact of hydroelectric dams through projects like community sensitization and flood risk, resuscitation of water facilities, and needs assessment to empower communities and improve their living condition.
I'm overwhelmed because it's a task which need urgent and serious proactive activities. We're trying to realign and we'll go back to our drawing board to see how best we can manage the commission we have here at the state level, particularly Niger State that we are representing. And I think we have a lot to do. Even though it's just for a short period of time, our responsibility today as a nominated caretaker committee is just to see how we reform back, how we bring back the glory of the movement from how we started from the scratch.
Chan Usman Haruna, reporting for NSTV.
The Central Bank of Nigeria has reaffirmed its commitment to stimulating productivity, deepening financial inclusion, and ensuring monetary and price stability as part of its effort to strengthen the nation's economy. The CBN governor, Mr. Olayemi Kadoso, gave the assurance while declaring open the 2025 CBN Fair at the Minat Event Center in Kano on Tuesday. The governor said the core objectives of this engagement is to sensitize members of the public on how the bank's policy enhance their lives and livelihood and contribute to the growth and development of Nigerian economy. He noted that within that 2 years, the bank has introduced several key policies to strengthen the financial system, including exchange rate unification, to minimize arbitrage opportunities and reduce volatility in foreign exchange markets. Lecturer under the aegis of the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic Bidda, Niger State on Monday commenced an indefinite strike. The strike disrupted the ongoing examination in the school, and following the development, the governing council of the institution on Tuesday suspended the activities of ASU Bidda chapter with immediate effect. The union on September 15 declared an indefinite strike over unpaid excess and workload allowances led by the branch chairman Kolo Joshua, the union directed members to boycott the semester examinations and warned against supervision of the exercise. He further accused the management of intimidation, including issuing queries to ASUP executive instead of addressing financial obligations. However, director of the institution, Dr. Baba Haruna, while acknowledging the notice of the strike, warned the union member to respect the rights of those who might have contrary opinions. Also, the registrar, Mr. Inagi, in a statement, appeals to the union to recognize the right of some members who may not want to join the strike but remain in their post and carry out their legitimate official duties without hindrance and any form of intimidation. The federal government recently announced a series of new incentives to attract agricultural investment, which is said could create 21 million jobs in the country. It also pledges reform to expand irrigation, improve access to credit, and create millions of rural jobs under President Bola Tinubu's economic agenda. Vice President Kashi Shettima outlined the plan at the Food and Agricultural Organization National and Subnational Hand-in-Hand Investment Forum in Abuja, calling hunger the great equalizer that reveals our vulnerability and shared fragility of our existence. Senior Special Assistant to the Vice President on Media and Communication, Stanley Nwakacha, revealed details of the meeting in a statement titled More Incentive Farmer as FG unveiled new agri-investment incentives. He stated that the measures include single-window platform for land registration, strengthening agricultural credit system, large-scale mechanization, and strategic irrigation projects. With this report comes the end of today's bulletin. But before we go, here are the recaps of the major headlines. NICO has released 2025 SSCE result, 60.26% secure 5 credits, including Maths and English. Hyperdeck movement in Niger State has set up 3-man caretaker committee. And Governing Council has suspended ASUP activity at Federal Polytechnic Bidda amid strike. Thank you for watching NSTV. I am Abraham Bauer. Bye for now.